pour into myself and like figure out those places in my life where I'm like lacking. Target loafers, like my work leggings. They're a pimple patch. It's that little like plaid. I woke up at like 6:50. No nutritional value of like not while I was working. The yogurt in one side. The gym was actually packed, so welcome to a day in the life as a family medicine PA. It is currently 6:58. I woke up too late, to be honest. I woke up at like 6:50. I wanted to wake up around like 6:30, but I just kept snoozing. I went out with some friends last night. We didn't like go out, but we went out to dinner and we were there for like 3 hours. Like I was there from like 6:30 till and didn't get home till like 9:15. So I didn't really have much chill time last night. So anyways, I was just really tired this morning, and so because of that we have a shortened little morning routine because I really only have about like 25 minutes before I need to start getting ready. So I always make myself a little coffee in my little Nespresso machine. This one's cute. It says you are loved. No, it says you are beautiful. And then I always sit my booty down on the couch and watch some YouTube, just get inspired for the day. And then if I have time, I journal and sometimes ice roll and sometimes go on Pinterest. But like I said, today's not a really lengthy one, so we'll probably honestly maybe do a quick like 5-minute journal.
Heading to small group tonight, like Bible study, when we started dating, which is so cool to look back on. And again, this is her.
I journaled. I'm currently watching a YouTube video. What is going on with my hair? But yeah, I feel like I never like speak to you guys this early in the morning because I'm always really tired, and I still am. Basically, I leave every day like an hour before I have to actually like leave the house. It's kind of usually what I do in the first half of the hour, and then the second half is me getting ready and getting like my breakfast ready and my lunch ready. I am not a person who can eat food right when I wake up, like at all. I usually have to wait till like 9 o'clock, and luckily my job is easy to where I can just eat between patients. Camera cut out. I don't even know what I was saying. I think I was saying that I just can't eat in the morning, so I always bring food. I brushed my teeth, and now we're gonna put my outfit that I always lay out the night before. Today's is this little H&M. It's kind of like a little checkered pattern. This little kind of brownie undershirt and this cropped. It's not cropped, but like that's why I wear the undershirt, just because it kind of hits right at the waist. Little cardigan. Right, this actually is more cropped. I feel like I usually actually wear it with more high-waisted pants, so I'm going to switch shirts. This is just another Abercrombie sweater. Going for like the white and cream. And so now we will do hair and makeup. Basically, today I have patients. I have a full schedule, like not even a single opening for like a sick visit today. I go 8 to 5, and I kind of have a lot that I want to do when I get home, to be honest, because I leave for vacation. So tomorrow's like my last day of work. I leave for vacation on Thursday. I need to fit a workout in, and then I also need to do laundry. Luckily I don't need to cook because I have leftovers. And then I also just need to tidy my apartment because I was busy this weekend, so I did a deep clean of it, but it's like all messy. Like I need to like unload my dishwasher. Okay, why aren't my contacts behaving? I legit went to bed last night wearing 6 pimple patches because my skin is just breaking out like crazy. Like every day I wake up, there's a new pimple on my face. So I was like, okay, let's just cover them all up and see if that helps. When I was at dinner with 2 of my friends from PA school last night, and they were kind of asking me like, do I have kind of good work-life balance, because both of them work in the hospitals. They do like shift work, and they were like, what's it like working 5 days a week, and like do you come home and like feel like you can do stuff? And like honestly I do. So for those of you, I don't know, who are thinking about family medicine or just outpatient in general, like obviously the idea of a 3 or 4 work day sounds amazing. That's what they do. But at the end of the day, if you're working 12s, which my one friend does, you're like obviously not gonna have much to your day. So like your day is really just work, but then she gets like maybe like 4 days off during the week, which is super nice. For me, obviously I work 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and then a half day on Friday. I think I really like it because I have the half day on Friday, so that almost feels sometimes like a long weekend. And then like I was saying, on my days where I work, like do I come home exhausted some days? 100%. Like last night, for example, it was a Monday and I went out to get dinner and stuff and like was definitely like looking forward to that all day. Like it's not something that I had to like force myself to do because I was so tired. Like I'm energized and ready to go. I would say probably the hardest part is fitting in workouts after a shift, just because that's usually like the last thing on planet Earth that I want to do. But in terms of like the social events, like I definitely like I don't mind a 5-day work week, to be honest. And a huge thing is because I love having weekends off. That is so nice to not have to work any weekends. So yeah, that's just some insight into kind of like the outpatient versus like inpatient. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of a tummy ache, probably from the food that we ate, because I got burgers last night. With the burger came a $1 brownie skillet that we all shared. I'm just feeling like a little icky this morning and my tummy is not very happy with me. Okay, so that's really it. So as you guys saw, all I do is this Maybelline Super Stay as my little base. Dibs, I did the contour. Today I used Rare Beauty blush. I love this Rare Beauty, what is the technical name of it? It's like a powder blush, but it has a really pretty shimmer, so I almost use that as like a highlight. And then I just filled my eyebrows in with this Anastasia little brow thing, I don't even know. And then I often do, like more times than not, mascara, but today I'm just not feeling it. So let's fix this hair, I think. Honestly, I think I could leave it. Does it look crazy? Sometimes I like when those pieces are out because it gives it some volume. So for breakfast, I kind of laid out the first half of it, which is some like peanut butter granola, and then I put yogurt in one side. And then I do a little bit of honey. Good enough. And then this week, I really truly didn't grocery shop because I knew it was a super short week. So at work, I have a chicken soup dumpling already in the freezer. I kind of keep it there just in case. So that'll be my lunch. And then I have an apple cut up. This will be my breakfast. And then I also have some popcorn just in a little baggie. And then this is like, I haven't had an Alani at work in like weeks, but I saw their new flavor, the sherbet swirl. What was that thing on TikTok? Like sherbet squirrel or something? That's so funny. I haven't tried this yet, so I thought it would be fun as a little pick-me-up this afternoon because I am feeling pretty tired, like I said. But I will say there's nothing greater than having a vacation, like, and having a short week at work. Like, I feel like this week, it feels like at school when you used to like get out early for like Christmas break or something. Like, just feel like I'm like, even if I have a bad day today, like I don't care because it's a short week. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna bring. Obviously, the thing that sucks with days in life is I can't film that much at work. I'll try to get some clips, but I work in like an office like where the other PA, the manager, the MAs kind of hang out, so it's not like my own space. And then obviously the patients, we're not filming them. So yeah, I'll do my best, but of course I will catch up with you guys when we get home so that we can try to have a productive day. And I say this in all my videos, but I really make it a goal to like do stuff outside of work so that I feel like my life is not just revolved around working and my life is not on pause for work. Like, actually feel like I can get life stuff done as well. And I truly feel like you can, even when working an 8 to 5. So I'll talk to you guys through that, but yeah, I will see you guys when I get home. Here's the full outfit all together. So we have some cute little Target loafers, ignore the little sock poking through, H&M pants, and then Abercrombie sweater. I feel like coastal grandma vibes. We are home. It's like 6:10 and I did get home around 5:15, but I was starving. So I had a little snack, some little Boom Chicka Pop popcorn, FaceTimed Christian for a little bit, and then started my laundry. So now it's like an hour later. It's like 6:10. I did lay down for a little bit, but we are going to go to the gym. We're just gonna do my apartment gym and do a quick shoulders workout. I'll probably incline walk for about 15 minutes and then do some shoulder like exercises. I say this every time, but I love, like, I do like filming my workouts, but not when people are there. I'm not confident confident like that yet, especially at like an apartment gym. Like, people are just trying to like mind their business and like walk sometimes. So if it's empty or if I'm like able to film, that I will. Otherwise, I will kind of talk you guys through what I ended up doing for my workout. But yeah, I'm just wearing, ignore this massive tripod. This is what I use to just stand it up when I'm doing stuff. But this is a little airy quarter zip but quarter button in green, and the matching leggings, and then I have just a matching green sports bra on with it. So let's go downstairs. I make my work week workouts very quick, so it'll be max 45 minutes. So surprise, surprise, the gym was actually packed, so I wasn't able to film any of it, but just wanted to give you a quick summary. Basically, and just for those of you who are new here and like don't watch my videos often, I really only work out during my work weeks like 3 times a week, and then 1 time on the weekend. So I do like 4 strength workouts a week. It's nice because Fridays I have half days, so that is easier to like work out after work because I'm not as exhausted. So I kind of choose 2 of my full 8 to 5 days of work to do workouts. Most of the time I just go to my apartment gym. Sometimes when I have the time, I'll go to my true gym. It's just kind of like a drive, only when I really am like eager to get a good workout in. Basically my split, I do a shoulder day and a leg day. Those are the 2 that I do during the week. And then Friday I always do back and buys, and Saturday I always do glutes. So basically the leg day that I do during the work week is an easier one, usually like quads, hamstrings, like less intense than my glute day, because like I was saying, I really try to keep my work week workouts pretty simple, max 45 minutes. So today all the treadmills were taken, so I did the elliptical for like 12 minutes. I never do the elliptical, but I like to just get my heart rate a little high before I go into strength. And then I did 4 sets of Arnold press, superset with just single arm presses, and then I did 4 sets of lateral raises to front raises to tricep thingies, and then I finished with like around the worlds, again 4 sets of those superset with tricep extensions. So that was that, and it was probably about 45 minutes exactly. And it's now 7:15. I feel like I'm moving so slow today. I wanted to show you guys, if you guys have watched some of my videos, you would know I'm obsessed with this nail company. It's called Perfectly Pressed, and it's press on nails, and I was hoping they'd get here in time for my trip because I leave on Thursday. They came just in time, and they are really cute. They're precious. I hope you guys can like really see these and appreciate them. These are the ones I'm gonna wear to South Carolina. So it has like little orange tips on it. And then this is just a basic pink pair that I thought would be good to have. These are probably my favorite. I'm gonna save these for like June because these are perfect. That little like plaid with some strawberries. Oh my gosh, she does such a good job. Like I'm telling you, and basically you get your sizing kit. You can get a sizing kit shipped to you. So these like are supposed to fit you exactly. The really nice thing is they are on the pricier side, but like once these, if they were to like pop off, as long as I don't like lose one, I can just rewear them. Like I can just soak them off and then keep them, rewear them. Who knows, like maybe later this summer I can rewear these cute little daisy ones. So our next order of business, like I said, now it's like 7:20 because I've been yapping. We are going to clean up my kitchen and just tidy up a little bit and then shower. Then I'll tell you guys kind of what my night routines usually look like. I figured because it's a day in the life, I would kind of give my tips and tricks for those of you who also like work full time. And not to say that I at all have it all figured out because I'm very new to this life, but one thing that I talk about just all the time, like in my personal life, on YouTube, everything, is how much like I prioritize balance. You know, working is hard, right? Like everybody goes to work and you have to give a lot of yourself to other people. It's not like the easiest thing in the world, and I feel like it's easy to like fall into bad habits and bad like mindsets and everything. To be honest, like I became so burnt out and like so exhausted when I was a PA student, and I just like said to myself, like I never want to get to that point again. As a PA student, I felt like there wasn't wasn't much in my control. Like it was constant change and constant uncertainty, and like nothing about my life was stable. Going into this job, I was like, I'm going to form really good routines for myself so that I don't feel like my entire life is just being a PA, right? Because I felt like my entire life was just being a PA student. And while like all my videos are surrounded by being a PA, I also feel like I have lots of stuff that I enjoy outside of work. I feel like it's especially important, like, yes, are my weekends amazing and do I do things like, I really don't focus on work on the weekends, yes, but one big thing that I noticed that I needed more was incorporating other life things into my work week as well, because it got kind of exhausting, and I hit like a really big like slump with this probably maybe a month after into working, just because I was exhausted. I feel like first of all there's a learning curve when you first start full-time, especially as a PA, because it's so much like that you're learning, and like I said, being a PA in general, especially in family medicine, is a very social job, draining your social battery. So I just didn't have much to give to myself when I got home from work for probably like a lot of February and maybe some of March too. But I feel like recently I've gotten into like a good groove, and like I said, I just wanted to share my biggest tips. My first tip is absolutely to have a morning routine. My mornings set me up for like such good success. Being able to like watch YouTube to get inspired, have some coffee, just have some like chill time before I insert myself into daily life is huge. I remember when I was in PA school, I would like sleep as much as possible because I was exhausted and like just didn't have that time for myself, but I feel like it just starts me off on a pretty good note. My second tip, and this one might seem silly, but every single day I have one thing after work that I want to do that is like a task, and it usually like 9 times out of 10 has to do with my apartment. So something that I need to clean, whether it's that I need to put my laundry away or unload the dishwasher, like simple things like that. I just give myself one a day so that like during a 5-day work week I get 5 things done during my week that are so easy to put off. Because honestly, like when I come home, if I lay down, like the last thing that I want to do is unload the dishwasher or pay a bill or like call for an appointment that like I've been putting off. I try to schedule one thing every day, and I think you'll be surprised like by the end of your week how much you've actually gotten done while still working a full-time job. And with that comes one thing for myself every single night. So like, do I do one thing productive that I don't want to do? Yes, but I also do one thing for me. To be honest, a lot of that is often just like at 8 o'clock I wind down, I watch my brother's game, or I watch a show Christian and I have been watching. Like it's not anything like super crazy. I mean, sometimes like I'll take a bath, or sometimes I'll go for a walk. Those are things that I love. Like the bath time I love in the winter, and the walks that I love in the summer. But it's just like, once again, just taking time to do whatever you feel like doing. Sometimes it's literally like from 9 to 9:30 just sitting in bed scrolling on TikTok, like because I don't really get to do that a lot of the day. So that's kind of how I balance my night times, is like, okay, I do have life that I need to like be productive with, but then I also have myself that I need to prioritize. Last night, for example, I went out to dinner with friends. Like that was totally just like self-care. Anyways, I just wanted to share that because like I said, I've struggled with finding the balance of everything, and I know a lot of people do. I just like made it a goal this year that I didn't want to just live for the weekends. Like I want to enjoy my life during the work weeks too, and honestly it's gonna get a lot easier once it's warmer out and I can have more options of going for walks, like enjoying the outdoors, because that's another thing too, is I hate being cooped up inside all the time. Christian being gone recently has really allowed me to like pour into myself and like figure out those places in my life where I'm like lacking. So I just feel like I'm getting a good hang of things. And is it always perfect? No. Do I want to come home and work out and unload the dishwasher? No. But after doing all that and it now being like 7:30, like I feel productive and fulfilled. It's not just like I'm exhausted, like I actually feel like proud of myself, and like now I deserve to like fully relax. And there's a difference to me between like fully relaxing because I know I've done all the things that I've needed to do, versus just rotting and like avoiding all the things that I have to do. Like I can't enjoy my relaxation time if I know there's stuff that I should have done. Anyways, it is now shower time, so today I'm just gonna do a body shower, wash my makeup off. I'm probably gonna slick back my hair tomorrow because it's gonna be greasy, but then tomorrow I'll do like a full head to toe shower because I'll be leaving for vacation the next day and I'll want to be all fresh. I am showered, makeup is off. One thing, sorry but my laundry's probably super loud, but I try to make it so that the nights that I work out, I don't have to cook. So like line up my leftovers to be aligned. So today's dinner is leftover shepherd's pie. no nutritional value other than protein to this meal. Do disregard that. Tonight's gonna be a little bit different than usual because my brother plays for the St. Louis Blues, which is a like NHL, so like hockey team, and his game starts at 8, and today's a big game in terms of whether or not his team will make the playoffs. So it starts at 8, which means it'll probably go till like 11:30, and I'm really gonna try to stay up for it, especially if it's a good game, because I usually try to be in bed by 10, but because tomorrow's like my Friday, I don't know, I feel like this game will be really enjoyable. So I'm going to eat this and then watch this game. In between intermissions, I might do some YouTube editing, just because intermissions are about 20 minutes long. So this is gonna be my chill time, the time where I finally don't worry about annoying things. YouTube, I'm actually kind of excited to edit that specific video, so while that sounds like work and it's kind of productive, I'll only do it if I like feel like it. So far so good. End of second period. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna get ready for bed at least, and maybe if it's like looking really good, it's 4-1 right now for the Blues, maybe I'll go to bed. But at the same time, it's like, what if it gets really like crazy at the end? I don't know, I just want to support my brother. But doing my little night routine, like the thing that I need to improve on, and it's not much, but one thing that I do no matter what is always pick out my outfit the night before. So let's see, I don't even know what the temp is supposed to be tomorrow. This is my little collection of work clothes. I call it like a capsule wardrobe because there's really not much. I do sometimes wear like some sweaters that I like own already. I just know I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow, which just makes me want to wear something simple. What I think I'll do is this like really oversized cardigan. No, this oversized cardigan. This is from Madewell with this bodysuit, just because I feel like those match together. And then I have these pants from Express that are basically my work legging because they're super stretchy. Like, they don't have buttons, but they have like fake pockets in the back, and they have like little slits on the bottom, so they look like not leggings, but they feel like leggings. And that's gonna be tomorrow's vibe. Let's put our pimple patches on. This has become a nightly routine. I literally put 6 on last night, and I'm putting 3 on today, so honestly that one could use one too. Ready for bed. I like didn't even tell you guys about my work day, but today's work day was pretty tough. Like, my schedule was packed full, and I saw some complicated patients, and just like it was a lot of brain power. So at lunchtime we actually all went out for lunch. We were like, we need a break for a sec, so that was really fun. But all that to say, I didn't end up eating those soup dumplings for lunch, so I'm gonna eat those for lunch tomorrow. So I don't really need to prep a lunch or anything, but that is something I also always do before bedtime, just so I have less to kind of think about in the morning. That's kind of it, you guys. So I'm just gonna watch this as long as I can and then head to bed. Like I said, typically I'm like in bed already, hopefully sleeping. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of a day in the life as a PA. You know, it's more so just showing you life as a full-time employee, right? And like how to balance things. That's kind of what my goal was. So maybe this helped you in some way, or maybe it didn't, and you guys hopefully just enjoyed the video. So thank you guys so much for watching as usual. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.